Hello, I'm Kaylee with Enchanted Souls Yoga, and this is my first YouTube video. Hopefully every Monday I can get you a new video introducing you to new terms and philosophies and postures that we practice in yoga. So first I'm going to introduce you to pranayama, which is breath work. Prana is our breath, and it's the bridge to our spiritual and physical body. A lot of breath work can be used to either calm and relax the mind or the body, and then they also have breath works to stimulate and boost the energy. Today we're going to focus on the Dirga breath, which is a three-part breath, which uses the three different chambers of the lungs. So I'd like to invite you to close your eyes and find a comfortable seat. The seat that I'm currently sitting in is called Sukhasana. It's our sweet seat. If it's feeling a little tight or uncomfortable, you can always grab a pillow and just place it under the sit bones, or you can sit on the corner of a folded blanket. So closing the eyes, let's begin to lift the shoulders and roll them back. The nice straight spine, begin to focus on the breath. So we're not manipulating the breath in any way here, we're just breathing. Closing the eyes and beginning to slow everything down. We're allowing the breath to go in the nose and slowly out the nose. And in the nose and slowly out the nose. And with the next breath, we're going to move into the Dirga breath, our three-part breath. So we'll begin to inhale, stretching the diaphragm, really ballooning the stomach, our Buddha belly. Sending that breath up the body, lifting and expanding in the ribs. And that same breath moves up the front to the top of the body into our collarbones. And then we slowly exhale, drawing the chest back in, the ribs back down, and the navel back in towards the spine. So let's try that again. Inhale. Stretching, ballooning the diaphragm, send that breath all the way up, lifting the ribs, send that breath all the way up to the top of the collarbones, and exhale, nice and slowly, draw it back in. Let's try that again. Inhale, ballooning that stomach, send it up, lifting from the ribs, send it all the way up, expanding and lifting in the collarbones. And exhale, pull it back in. So can we make that breath even richer, fuller, deeper, and the exhale even slower? We're going to do a couple rounds on your own, checking in with your own body. More time. Nice. The Dirga breath. You can keep the eyes closed or begin to slowly flutter the eyes open as we layer on some movement. So leading with the heart, we're going to drop our chest down to our right thigh. Bring it all the way around to the left, and then draw the chest back up, pulling the navel in. We're going to focus on the sit bones being nice and rooted and planted on the earth. Just moving the body, allowing the spine to stay flexible and mobile. And speed it up just a bit. Keeping that breath nice and fluid. And let's go the other way. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale, let it go. 2 more. And one more. And we'll come back to center. Nice. Just once again, sitting up nice and straight. Let's lift the shoulders and roll them back. Deep breath in. And exhale. Begin to lift the shoulders and roll them back. Lifting and rolling, lifting and rolling. The breath stays nice and fluid here. So you really want to think about the collarbones touching as they roll, the shoulder blades, touching down the back. So lifting and threading those shoulder blades together, yes. So maybe we can pick up the pace just a bit. Keeping that breath present and fluid. So that heat that you're starting to feel rise in the body, that helps melt away any of those fibers that are starting to grab around our muscles. That's our tapas, our fire. And keep it going. Yeah. And forward. So lifting and rounding the top of the shoulders, top of the spine. Navel still drawn in. We're still sitting up straight. Breath is going. You can feel that heat rising. Keep it going. The arms start to get heavy. They're unnatural weights. Keep it going. Lifting and rounding. And we'll come back to a still center. Nice. We'll take our hands and we're going to interlace the fingers as we bring them back behind us, drawing the shoulder blades all the way onto the back. You can almost stick a piece of fruit in between the shoulder blades and you can hold it there. Once the shoulder blades are onto the back, begin to lift the chest. Inhale, lift the chin and breathe. And exhale, we're going to round the top of the spine. Bringing those fingers together in front of you. Shoulders are rounded, elbows are out. Tuck the chin, draw the navel in. Give it a bear or a tree, somebody you love, a big hug. And then come back behind the body, roll the shoulders in the back, lift the chin. And exhale, bring the hands back in front of you, interlace the fingers, tuck the chin, draw the navel in, round the shoulders. And inhale, lifting up through the heart, draw the navel in, rounding the shoulders, pull them to the back. And let's bring the hands back in front of us. Rounding the top of the shoulders, tuck the chin, draw the navel in. And one more time, back behind. Roll the shoulders into the back. I'm lifting my hands up. And let it down. Nice. Take your hands and put them back behind you. Turn to the sides so you can see me better. We're going to put the hands right back behind us. So you want to think about the shoulder. It's going to be stacked right on top of your hands. When our bones are stacked, that's when we're strongest. So the hands come back behind us and we begin to lift the chest. So I'm lifting. There's a slight arch in the back and I'm lifting from the chest. My chin begins to lift as well. That's our inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale again, lift a little bit more from the chest and exhale, hold. Next inhale, we begin to lift the pelvic center off the earth, expanding and opening through the heart. Allow the neck to fall where it is comfortable. If you need to look down the body because that's comfortable, please do so. But if you have the capability and the availability to drop the head back, allowing the throat to open is a beautiful shape. Breathe. And exhale. Lower the feet down, tuck the chin. We'll come back upright, shake out the wrist. Maybe make big juicy circles with the wrist. Nice. And let's do that again. Hands come back behind us. Fingers facing towards the body. Square the body towards the side of your mat or the front of the mat, depending. And inhale. And exhale, begin to lift the pelvic center up. Lift from the chest, your arms are strong, hands are stacked under the shoulders. Lift the chin, drop that back, and breathe. And exhale, lower down. Nice. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, place the hands back behind you. Begin to lift the pelvic center up. Lift from the chest. Take the head back. And breathe. And we'll slowly lower down. Nice. We're going to begin to release our Sukhasana stance and bring our legs out in front of us. You can shake it out. I know you've been sitting for a moment. And with our legs straight, you really want to focus on flexing the feet, sending the lines of energies out through the top of the toes and also out through the soles and the heels of the feet. Hips are squared to the feet, core is pulled in, stay up nice and straight. Bring your hands to heart center. This is Anjali Mudra. Send the palms all the way up, shoulders down. Inhale, the gaze follows with the hands. Grab the breath, inhale. And exhale, we're going to draw the navel and begin to hinge forward, allowing our hands to float down to our legs. So everyone's going to be different here. So if your hands float to your shins, that's fine. Maybe your ankles, or maybe you can't reach your feet. You always want to give your yoga a future, so don't get frustrated if you're not all the way here, because you will be. So wherever you naturally fall, let's draw the shoulders back. Keep the toes flexed. Inhale, and exhale, lower down. Using that life force, the prana, to move you deeper into your posture. Inhale and lower down. And one more time. Inhale, tuck the chin, lower down. And one more time, lower down. And slowly float back up. We're going to bend our knees, binding the base of our feet together into Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Hands wrap around the toes, begin to butterfly the legs, flapping our wings. So we can stretch the outside of our thighs, deep inner psoas muscle. Breathe. So rock up on top of the sit bones, or you can simply pull the flesh back so we can hinge forward. Draw the navel in. Pull the chest up, inhale. Exhale, we begin to hinge forward, letting the breath go. Allowing the elbows to float out to the side of the thighs. Softly applying pressure to open the hips up. So then the friction between the elbow and the thigh peels these hips open. You can also take the hands out to the side like this as well, but this is a little bit more gentle. And breathe, hold. Once again, using that breath to move you deeper into your pose. Inhale, exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, and exhale, lower down. And we'll scoop it all the way back up. And bring the knees together, shake it out. So we're going to cross the legs again, coming back into our Sukhasana stance. And this time we're going to bend our left elbow, bringing the forearm to the earth. The elbow is going to be directly under the shoulder. We want to make sure that we don't sink into the shoulder. We're going to be nice and strong and long out of the shoulder. Take the right hand to the ribs and peel the ribs open. And we're stacking the ribs. Right hand shoots over the head. You're going to really reach as far as you can get that hand, creating lots of space in the right side of the body. This right thigh is still being pulled by the earth's energy, so it's going down towards the ground. Right hand's reaching up and over. Ribs are squared to the front. Inhale, exhale, reach. You can maybe move into a wisdom mudra here. Bringing our forefinger and our thumb together and stretch. Inhale and exhale, reach. You can begin to take the gaze up if it's available for the neck. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take this right arm and begin to float it back behind us as far as we can get it. Inhale. Exhale, we'll bring that right hand all the way down, tap it down in front of us. Inhale, we're going to lift it all the way back up. And exhale, bring it back down. And open it back up. And exhale last time. Tap it down and then open it all the way back up. And we'll square the ribs back to the front. Right hand reaches all the way over, make it count. Stretch it. And we'll come back to the center. Nice. All right, other side. Forearm comes to the earth, elbows directly under the shoulder, left rib. Take your hand to the left ribs and square it to the front. Left hand shoots over the head. Begin to reach, creating lots of space now on the left side of the body. Reach, 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 and breathe. And you can take the gaze up. If not, you can look out or down, whatever's comfortable. And breathe, reaching, reaching, reaching. Remember this left thigh is being drawn down into the earth. Left hand's reaching, and we're gonna touch down in front of us. And inhale, we're gonna open that shoulder back. Open. Really expanding across the chest. And exhale, bringing the hand nice and slowly back in front of us. Keeping all that mobility in our shoulders. Open. And exhale, let it go. And open. And last time. And we're going to open up. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to square the ribs back to the front. And our hand begins to reach. Really stretching and reaching over the body. And we're going to float all the way back up. Going back to our mula rolls, let's lead with the heart down to the right, swing it back around, pull it all the way up. And again. One more time. And to the left. Inhaling and exhaling, keeping your breath nice and fluid. And I'll meet you back to the center. So let's keep the integrity in our spine. So sit up nice and straight, roll the shoulders back. Let's bring our hands to our center, connect back to our breath. This is where we can set an intention. So what's your intention? Where would you like this yoga practice to take you? Where would you like your day to take you? What kind of mental mind frame would you like to view the world with today? Another deep breath in. Let's exhale with a sigh. Thank you all for checking out my YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next week, or you see me. Please send me any emails or comments or anything you'd like to work on, or a video topic or focus you would like. I greatly appreciate you all. Remember, if you think magic, you will be magic. Namaste.